why Krishna says, don't get distressed. Don't worry about distress and de-stress. Distress, whatever. Happiness, distress. Don't worry about it, because either side throws you off. The middle path. He doesn't use that word, but that's basically what he's saying. Yes?
What did you mean when you said to get out from the body and the mind?
Not give energy to anything that's taken you away from Krishna. You mean earlier in the beginning of the lecture? Out of the body? It's like if you're in a lot of pain, mentally, emotionally, or physically, that sometimes we think, I'd just like to get out of my body so I don't have to experience the pain. What?
How to?
Become self-realized. It was an analogy that to reflect on how painful it is to have a body. Because we're always trying to enjoy the body. Always make it feel good. Can you scratch my back? Massage my shoulders. Ah, feels so good. But we forget the parts that don't feel good, and it's an impetus just to be aware. But if you actually want to get out of the body, you have to become self-realized. But
And from the mind?
what we're talking about, detach, just observe. See, as long as you think those thoughts are yours, they'll affect you. When you like, let's say you're angry. Somebody did something that was unexpected. Do you know you could actually stop yourself from being angry? That's pretty empowering to know that, isn't it? That you could actually do that? Now, whether you do it, or whatever your attachment is, that you have an attachment to something that's not good for you, isn't it empowering to know that you can actually walk away from it if you learn how to detach and say, that's the mind, that's... let me tell you something I learned. It was very valuable for me. That I did an in-depth study of conditioning, how it works. And one of the... Hare Krishna. Haribo, Haribo. So what we learned is that a lot of these conditioned desires that we have were adopted for a purpose. Because we weren't devotees, and we wanted to enjoy, so we thought a certain way. So they had their use. Just like for this boy, it's useful to be afraid of big men because he's getting beaten up by one. So if he keeps himself away, he protects himself. Then you grow up and you still hold on to it when it's no more useful. So we learned that you have to be able to give that up because it's no longer serving its purpose. Now to be afraid of big men, you go to work and your boss is a big guy, and you know that doesn't help you, right? It's very common for women, right? Bad relationship, abusive husband, and there's like, then she finds a really good guy and he's really loving,